I see everything as a win. Everything is literally just a win in my eyes. It doesn't matter what I'm going through, what's happening in my life. I just continue to win. Because the past 2 days, it's just one thing after another. And what happened is that my back, my whole just upper body, from my traps and everything, I couldn't move. I was in so much fucking pain. And I'm just this shit just hurts. I'm God damn it. And I'm just what the fuck is going on? But I realized that all this was doing was just a test. And I had to pass that test. So what I did, still woke up 4 a.m., still did my reading, journaling for the day, and did some sort of physical movement, like flexibility, just getting that blood flow. And it's just, I could just really push it to the extent, go to the gym, make the problem just worse. I found that when I do that, I'm only hurting myself in the long run. So I take that as a win, that I knew exactly what was going on, because I've had back problems shit for fucking years now. And anytime, once again, when I would do that, and I was just push through it, Nick. And then I'm no. Your ego's just in the way there, pal. You need to take a little bit of a different approach. Still do what's required, though. Don't just, settle and eat a whole bunch of fucking Cheetos and hang out in your Walmart sweatpants all fucking day and do nothing. No, that's not the mission. So what I found is that still did what the fuck I was supposed to do every single day to gain that confidence. And the past 2 days, I'm oh, fuck yeah, I'm still winning. I'm take my supplements, do my posts, whatever the fuck I gotta do that's gonna make me just push in that direction. Yesterday, I had a one-on-one call with an elite client, and I was debating, fuck, should I just cancel it? And I'm no, it's not about me. Even though my back's fucked up, I'm even just sitting in this chair right now, I'm kind of is acting up a little bit, but I'm it's not about me. And then once I was on that call, and as I'm making this YouTube video, I'm in the flow state. So it's only when I put the emphasis on it, of my back and all that, then that focus goes to that, and then it starts to hurt. But when I was on that call last night, and even just when I come back to flow state in this video, I don't feel any of that. So it's not about me. And I see that all as a win, because I know the old me would have just been yo, fuck it. Nah, we don't have to fucking do this. Let's just, take it so easy on ourselves. I found, these past 2 days especially, the more that I've just been doing and not just sitting on the couch all fucking day is actually helping me. Just staying active, just moving around, doing things. Relieving the pain in other sort of ways. I've had a back massager I've been using. That's been relieving a lot of the pain, because this is right on the disc. This is not just some muscle soreness. If this was just muscle soreness, I wouldn't be a bitch and I would just go to the fucking gym. I had established that with myself. But this is a very uncomfortable pain that doesn't fucking stop, to the extent where you feel it on the disc. A lot of people that have back problems or just neck problems, anything of that sort, they understand. So a lot of it was also in my traps. That's gone away. And I realized on Saturday, before my group call, I stayed in the gym for fucking 3 hours. And I think that's what my mistake was. I was doing way too much. I overdid it. Then I met with the client on Sunday, and I just kept going and going and going. And then this is the after effects of what happened. So to bring it all together here is that I need to just be more aware for myself, to not overdo it. Because sometimes I'm so fucking pissed just with everything that I put it into the workout, and then I'm putting way too much, and then my body can't keep up with it. So I'm literally murdering the fuck out of myself in that workout, which I shouldn't be fucking doing, because that's not good. Then this is going to happen, of what I'm talking about today in this video. So I need to just not pump the brakes, because if I say pump the brakes, you guys are going to think like, oh, take it easy on yourself. I'm like, I haven't taken it easy on myself. I'm still doing, once again, more shit that probably you do in a fucking day on yourself. Like the journaling, the reading, once again. I'm like, I do my posts, I'm doing my supplements, I don't go run errands. I'm like, I'm still doing shit. I'm like, I'm not stopping just because, like, there's an injury or whatever. I'm like, I'll still do at what I can do right now in the conditions that I'm in. Like, certain people will just, like, all of it. They'll just stop everything. And then they'll self-sabotage. They'll, like, eat a whole bunch of junk food because they want comfort food because of the pain that you're in. And I'm like, I don't do that. I'm like, still going to track my macros. I'm still going to eat right. I'm like, I still eat the fucking canned tuna. Like, that's what I did last night. And then I just kept going and going and going. Like, I just keep doing what the fuck is required. And even just a post of me just working out in my fucking pajamas, I showed. Like, right on this fucking floor. These past 2 mornings. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm just going to show it from home. I'm like, did some squats. I'm like, today was leg day supposed to be. So I was like, I'm just going to do it from home and just do it in my pajamas. And I'm like, fuck it, just show it. And then the post relates to what the fuck I'm going through. That's why I just do everything off of just daily action, daily inputs, daily deposits. That's what I'm so focused on. Instead of the end result, I focus on all the steps it takes to get to the result. I don't even care how long it fucking takes. Like, I'm in this for life. Like, I'm in this for the game of the level ups, the consistency, to test the character, to not break character, to be that man that I always needed. Like, this is the major fucking difference compared to an individual that has nothing going for themselves when they get hit with something like this, and then they go and self-sabotage. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to do less. Like, as of recently, even with all this, want to do more. Again, having that blood oxidation just go throughout the body, just feel better. It's actually relieving all of that fucking pain on my back. And it's just being in that flow state. It's also just realizing too that when you don't put the emphasis about the pain really that you're going through, it doesn't magnify to the extent of what you actually think it is. Because immediately, as soon as I'm like, oh, my back, but it starts to act up. Like, I remember I was in the shower and I started like moving my back, and then I was like, my back hurts. And it wasn't fucking hurting. And then I started doing that, like, and then like all of a sudden it started hurting. And I'm like, Nick, it's because you're putting all that emphasis. You're putting all that fucking focus on it, which you shouldn't be doing. That's what a lot of you guys do. You put the emphasis of all the negatives in your life. You never focus on the positive. You never focus on the daily wins. As these past days, I'm just focusing on the wins. I'm doing all this. I'm better benefiting myself. I'm listening to personal development. I'm listening to my mentors. I'm keeping my group up to date, active as fuck, complimenting on their accomplishments and their wins, staying active in the group, all these things. So it just distracts me with shit that's actually benefiting them, of course, and then it's also benefiting me, obviously, in the process as well. And even just last night on the call, my client had so much more clarity of what to do for February. We went over his goals that he had to do. We always do it with my elite clients. We do it once a month, always at the end of the month into the new month. And then depending when we have that call, it's always the first of, like, if it's like we had a January 30th, February 1st is tomorrow. So he gets it, boom. Then he goes into February. So and then he was like, oh, fuck, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to hit all these things by next week, come back and be like, okay, we hit 6 out of 12. Okay, let's keep it fucking going. And just had that clarity. And I knew if I didn't take that call, if I didn't give him that value, if I didn't give him that service, then I'm not being the best me. I'm not being that offering, and I need to be that offering. Because for the most part, I was kind of just like the same thing, just stacking the wins and doing a couple things, and then had to go also to the dealership and get that done. So it's like, oh shit, that's another win for the car. So it's like all these little wins are going to compound into bigger wins over time. But it all just starts with me actually, whatever I'm going through, I'm still going to get it done regardless. Like, I'm still going to do the work. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. It doesn't matter the pain threshold that I'm in. Like, I'm just a different fucking breed. That's the difference. Like, most people, they won't step up. I step up. I lead from the front. And it's so crazy. I'm like, man, you got grown-ass adults not even fucking doing this. And I'm just a 23-year-old kid, supposedly, that does more than everybody out here. And what I preach about. Fucking crazy. But Nick Drivas in the cut. You know what's up with it. Subscribe to the channel. Love you guys. And just keep fucking killing it. It's Wednesday. And we're only moving through the week. So just keep on crushing it. And be your best self. Be that fucking offering. Be that person that just shows up regardless of what the fuck they're going through about them. Because honestly, it's not about you. It's about everybody else. It's about just serving the world, being that offering. I ask every fucking morning, I'm like, how can I be that offering to the world? How can I serve my clients, my team, the world just in general? You know? Like, how can I help more people? That's always what it's about. And if you're just like, I don't want to help anybody, I only want to help myself, like, you're a fucking selfish piece of shit, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? Like, yes, work on yourself, heal yourself first, and then you can heal others. But it's just about just being the best you in all regards as you go through that process of healing yourself and focusing on yourself. Not just being some dumbass is like, oh, I'm gonna cut everybody fucking off. Like, they're not fucking alive with me. So, like, I'm not gonna fucking hang out with them. Like, that's just something that you have to go through on the process. But just go help. Go help the fucking world. Be a better fucking human. I do it every single day. But what the fuck do I know, right? All right. Love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.